Okay, real quick, while I was sitting down to edit the video to get it posted, I realized I needed to add this in the beginning. So, for anybody that just wants to start getting into an update, which there isn't much of one, around 11:30, you can fast forward around 11:30. It's a pretty long video, some backstory, just a lot of here and there, back and forth, just me rambling, just trying to give an update since it's been a while and I didn't realize because I hadn't even checked on the channel, hadn't even realized some of the views, some of the comments, or I didn't realize any of it actually. So anyway, here is a video update, and like I said, about 11:30 is when I actually think I start getting into the actual update of what's going on. But if you want to hear more, especially for the haters, if you'd like to hear more of the story of what's going on, please watch the whole thing. But if not, it is what it is. But here's the update, finally. Okay, this is a long overdue update. Real quick, since some of you seem to be a little worried from my last video, from me looking around or my eyes getting big, rest assured, there's no illegal drugs here. But anybody can think what they want. I really don't care. Anyway, I have notes on my computer over here because I want to make sure that I hit all the important topics. So that's the reason for my looking around. In the last video, which I've since went back and retitled, because after seeing some of the comments, I see why there was confusion. I guess I shouldn't have said fear of retaliation. I should have said fear of attack, because my family nor I did anything that should result in any consequences happening. Regardless of what many of you may ignorantly think, I've broken no laws. I was well within my rights to do what I did. We'll get into more of that here in a minute, though. But my family's been through a lot. But I've got notes over here. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. I'm probably going to be back and forth on a lot. And, okay, I'll continue now. I was about to say, and here it's going to prove the point, there's probably going to be a lot of cuts in this video because my notes are on my laptop, my emails, a lot of things I need to reference are on my laptop right here. And the fan, even on silent, quote unquote silent, it still every once in a while kicks on and the noise interrupts the video. So anyway, that's why there's going to be a lot of edits, because I'm going to pause every time fan kicks on, wait for it to shut off, and then record some more. So I'll do my best to keep in line where I was at, try not to forget anything. But let's see. Give me 1 second, see where I was at on my notes. And there's the fan. Be right back. And continue. Okay, so let's see. After looking at some of the comments in my last video, or I guess last couple videos, and all right, now continuing. It's sad to see that people would be, I guess, happy about their rights being taken away. It's actually pathetic that some would even cheer for it. I can only think how awful people's lives must be if they would actually hope and wish for the possible demise of somebody else. I mean, that's on them. That's whatever, but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on that. I'm going to move on and get into what little updates I have. Let's see here. So, first of all, to address the time in between updates, after the holidays, my family, well, right before the holidays, but we, or well, yeah. I'm just gonna talk over that fan. I don't really care at this point. I should be louder than that fan. Hopefully, it's only gonna be an issue whenever I'm not talking, and then it's whatever. I'll do my best in post to try to see if I can edit it out a little bit. But anyway, there's just so much going on. It's actually hard to keep thoughts straight lately. My family's been through hell. for going on about 3 years now. So because of this, we decided to take some time off as a family to spend time together. I mean, we just focused after the holidays for a good part of a month, just spending time together, being together, enjoying that we no longer had the bullshit over our heads anymore that we once had. More of those updates to come to. There's so much. There really is. And that's why it's truly pathetic to see some people make the comments that they make without even knowing all the details. But even just looking on the surface, just as a citizen trying to uphold or have the government uphold their rights, you know, they don't give us our rights. They are just supposed to uphold our rights, and they don't. And for those of you that think it's wrong that we want to be able to record any of our public servants, I don't know what to tell you. That's a lot of the reason why the country is as screwed up as it is now, because our government works in secret. We should not allow them to work in secret. No public servant should ever be allowed to work in secret. Now, with the caveat of course, there's going to be some things for, national defense and, but they take that too far. Everybody knows that. But yes, there are times where, for security's sake, we can't know every little thing that's going on. But I'm talking about in our local governments. That's completely different. Our local governments aren't worried about national security. And as far as privacy, well, that's why they have those counters that you can't go behind. It's their duty, their responsibility to keep the privacy. We shouldn't be, you're going to trespass my eyes? You're going to tell me I can't look at something past that counter? And, who's to say I can't walk in there with glasses that have a camera on them? I do have some. I have other hidden cameras as well. I've since purchased. They don't even know if there's cameras or not from people. And there's also cameras they're recording in there. But anyway, this video is probably going to get really long if I keep going at this. I'm just rehashing the same thing many people across YouTube have already said. It's about upholding our rights. It's about holding them accountable. Them not allowed to work in secret. Them having different standards for themselves than they do for us. And when we try to hold them accountable, what happens? Most of the time, nothing. Sadly, you have to really fight. You have to really, really fight to get anything done. And that's what my family intends on doing. We plan on fighting. Legally, of course. Sadly, I have to caveat everything we say legally because they can use those words like, and we're just supposed to assume that it means in court. Grant, sure. But if I say something like that, I have to make sure that I preface it by saying legally accountable, that kind of thing. That way nobody can misconstrue anything I ever say. Because if anybody looks into my history, including law enforcement, which they have by now, I have zero violence in my history. I have almost no criminal history whatsoever. Anyway, that's neither here nor there right now. So let's see in my notes here. Where is that? But yeah, okay. So me going up there, I'm not a normal auditor. I never really intended to become an auditor. That was for me to prove a point, and I even told the deputies there that day after they had violated my rights and shut off my camera that I was there to prove a point. My point was to show the corruption in Phelps County. And it's on clear display now. They're afraid of cameras. I was also attacked by John Scott, the deputy of Phelps County Sheriff's Department, on my own property for trying to take his picture with my camera. He was on my property. I wanted to document who was on my property. He proceeded to, he attacked me. He pushed me all the way up against my house in front of my wife. My kids were inside and saw it. They were right by the door. So yeah, anybody wants to judge me for quietly recording in a courthouse, which I can legally do, you know, I just really don't know what to say to people that would root for my demise. Maybe you should just follow along a little bit, pay attention. Hear the story of what we went through. Put yourself in our shoes before you want to judge us. Think about what our family was put through. Ask yourself, if you were put through what we were put through, what would you do? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that would not be near as calm as my family has been. I know that for a fact, actually. We just kept hoping that at some point somebody was going to step in and be like, wait a minute, this is fucked up. What is going on here? But no, sadly, it wasn't until it was too late. We finally got our apology from a judge and an attorney that was involved. I'm not going to name names. Not going to name his name, because although it was almost kind of too little too late, he did finally step up and apologize and acknowledge the truth, what we had been put through. And my family appreciates him for that. Now, maybe it would have been much more appreciated if it came out sooner, if it would have helped stop the shit that we were put through. So I'm gonna have to stop before I get too emotional now, because, like I said, if people knew what we were put through, I think that we do a very good job of staying calm in spite of everything that's happened to us. So, but anyway, I know most people, for now at least, are more curious about my arrest update. And here we are, 11:30 into it, so I'm gonna have to put a little thing in the beginning for anybody that wants to skip ahead to just see the update. So let's get into that. Yeah, everybody's saying things about, me being wrong, or see what were some of the other things that I saw that was ignorant. All about I wouldn't be posting any updates on my criminal case. Oh, yeah, I guess they kind of got me on there. I don't think I'll be posting any updates on my criminal case. I don't have one. There is no criminal case. Let me pull up this email here. So after this happened, I started trying to contact the prosecuting attorney. I've been trying to get information. Speaking of which, I still have not been given the names of the people, all the deputies involved. I've requested a name, or the names of everybody involved. Nothing. Now, I do have some of the names. I've been able to obtain some of them, but they haven't officially given me the names I've requested. They're saying this because it's under investigation. I don't know how long it takes to investigate this, and if they are investigating it, they still haven't asked me for the raw footage, since I'm the only one that has a copy of the raw footage, since they wanted me to delete it. Oh, and that's something else. For those of you that think that they can come after me because I deleted the video and I was told not to, I think some person even made the comment of it was a judge or something. Well, first of all, a judge never ordered me shit. I haven't seen the inside of a courtroom in quite some time. And I haven't seen the inside of a courtroom for any criminal matter in a very long time. So, well, before the events of 2020, we'll say that. Anyway, so where was I? Yeah, I do not have a court date at this time. I'm gonna go ahead and here's where I'll put this in the video. So here we have from Brendan Fox, prosecuting attorney, who I've been trying to get in contact with. And I had sent several emails at this time to no avail, had not heard a word. Until finally I had said that I was going to start showing up at the courthouse to record until I got information. And then I get this. Mr. Brooks, you do not have a court date at this time because charges have not yet been filed against you. Yet. Okay. Attached are the arrest and incident reports, which are open records. The remaining records you previously requested are closed pursuant to blah, 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 blah. So I have a question there. If the other things are open records, why the hell is my fucking cell phone on it? those are open records that they sent me. There's some personal information in there. Shouldn't be open records. But yet, they're telling me I don't get the names of public servants that violated my rights. And even if they didn't violate my rights, even if I was completely wrong, okay, I still have the right to file a complaint, even if I'm wrong and they dismiss it, okay? I still have the right to file the complaint. Can't do that if I don't have the names to file complaints. So, but yeah, somehow my personal information's open records, but their public job titles or public names registered with the state, with the county, that's not open for public record. Pretty sure it is. I know for a fact it is. Let's see. Anyway, Ted requested. Okay, so yep, that was it from Brendan Fox. And that'd be why there is no further update. That's the only update I've been given. Charges have not yet been filed. Oh, but I did respond. I've actually sent several emails. I'm not going to post all those on here. I guess I could at some point if somebody, if everyone was interested in seeing, but I've tried emailing several times. Brendan Fox specifically, the prosecuting attorney. They don't seem to want to respond. But let's see, which one was that? Excuse me, let me find that real quick. That one was on the 19th. Yeah. So the 19th, which means I would have replied. Let's see. Okay, there it is. It took me a minute to find it because I had sent. Let's see here. Oh boy. Well, let's look. It looks like I sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, no. Some of these were for something different. For our other legal battle. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like I had sent 7 emails before I finally got that response. And those were emails of me requesting a court date, by the way. I've been trying to request a court date. So for those that think that I'm the coward, okay, think what you will. I've been the one that has been trying to get a court date to hold them accountable. They accused me. I have the right to due process. Amendment 14. They're denying me due process, denying me my day in court. Why don't they want to give me my day in court? If I was so wrong, why not give me my day in court? Shut me up. Because I wasn't wrong. That's why. Especially after what they already put us through. You had what they put us through before me quietly up there with a camera. Okay. They want a legal battle. My family didn't want any legal battle. Like I said, they brought this to our doorstep. Literally to our doorstep. We didn't want this. We didn't ask for it. We're simply responding in kind. They attacked us legally. We will fight right back legally. But there it is. There's my basically non-update. I don't have a criminal case. But I also responded to that, and it's very lengthy. I won't put everybody through it, but basically, I questioned it, of course, because he didn't want to provide me the names of the people involved. But then I also questioned the charges. They want to try to charge somebody with a prescription of a controlled substance. The statute that they are trying to charge me with shows just how ignorant they are. The statute literally provides an exception for somebody with a written prescription. That'd be me. They were even pointing to the damn sign while I was in jail. And they had me locked up. When they were threatening me, denied me medical attention, by the way. And they also threatened to hold me without any sort of bond, which would be cruel and unusual punishment. You're going to hold me without bond? I was literally threatened to be held for at least a week if I didn't delete my video. Yeah. Oh yeah, and so for those that I think I've tried to get into this earlier, maybe got sidetracked, but anyway, yeah, if they even if it was illegal for me to record that video, even if that were illegal, here's a newsflash for some of you morons out there. It would have then become evidence. So them asking me to delete it would be destruction of evidence. Plain and simple. Even if that video were illegal, it then becomes evidence. Because otherwise, without that, well, you got rid of the evidence. You're going to charge me without the evidence? The first thing I'm going to do in court is bring that up. Where's the evidence? Where's the video? Oh, you had me delete it. Why? The reason why is because they don't want to be held accountable. They don't want the world to see what they do. And for those of you that defend the way they act, I only wish that I was still able to record, which I've requested copies of the video footage from the courthouse. We'll see how long that takes to get. But yeah, who's the cowards? Yeah. I can't get information. You guys want an update? I'll give you an update. Here's my update. I don't have one. There's nothing to update. Right, not right now. I mean, like I said, there are going to be civil lawsuits. Right now, I'm doing research, trying to figure out the best course, the best attorneys to use. There's several lawsuits here, unfortunately. We're looking at this the next several years, most likely, minimum. Stuff we don't want to have to go through. But like I said, they literally brought us our doorstep, so here's our fight. We're going to fight back in court. Let's see. Is there anything else to update anybody on for this right now? Like I said, there's several emails. There's more after that. I thought about going back up and recording more. I even told them that I was until I was given the information I requested. After further discussion with my wife, I've decided not to because we felt they've already crossed the line multiple times. They've already threatened to hold me without cause, without bond. Denied medical attention. Oh, illegally accessed my cell phone, by the way. They couldn't get into my phone, despite them wanting to, and telling me they could. Okay. But they did proceed to answer a phone call from my wife when she was having a medical emergency. Listening for, I think, almost 2.5 minutes, around there, 2.5 minutes. Didn't have a warrant for that, though. So, I've also requested the name of the person or persons that have, or that accessed my phone during that time, and silent on that front as well. Cowards. Maybe the person that said something about being cowards was referring to them. Because maybe, yeah, I don't know. Some of these comments may be going the other way. I don't know. I don't recall the comments. I haven't read them all. Honestly, most of the ignorant ones I'll just pass over. I'll probably go back and reply and just letting them know, hey, here's an update. Why don't you go watch it? Get educated. Sadly, we have even judges that need educated. And for those that think that all judges and all law enforcement are always right, why do we have appeals courts? Why do we have the Supreme Court? There's a reason. They get it wrong all the time. Why do you think a lot of these judges are in lower level courts and they stay there for a lifetime? Because their interpretation of the law is barely above highly intelligent citizens. It's plain and simple. a lot of smart people, if they wanted to take the time, most people don't want to, but a lot of smart people could take the time and interpret the law. And I mean, that's what people go to law school for. But see, here's another thing. It's stated in our Constitution that laws cannot be made that the average person can't understand. Basically, they can't make laws that are so obscure that people wouldn't be able to read it and have no, they'd be like, well, what is this? They can't make laws like that. The average person has to be able to understand it. Me, you, the average person. Now there's interpretation there as well, but that's again with the legal system before, if that ever occurred. But anyway, I'm sorry. There is before I go, there is another update. Let's see. I believe it was on the 23rd of December. Yes, on the 23rd of December, I, on behalf of my family, filed a complaint of corruption with the Missouri Attorney General. And that complaint entails this recent arrest as well as all the other bullshit my family have been put through. So, still haven't heard from the Attorney General. That was filed, like I said, on the 23rd of December. Their website states they typically respond within 30 days. As of Friday, well, as of today, I still haven't heard anything. So Friday, I called the office because it states that, if you submit more than one complaint, it could delay the process because they're taken in the order they're given. Okay, so I didn't file another complaint. I just called their phone number and left a message for an update. What's going on? So this is also for the Attorney General. My family would love to know what the hell is going on. Why is this level of corruption allowed to occur? Kidnapping children? Trying to lock up innocent parents? And what we can only surmise as an attempt to get our other children also into the system? There's a hell of a lot of corruption here. So for all the ignorant assholes in the comments, be my guest. You can hate watch all you want. It's not going to change our fight against this level of corruption. And again, just put yourselves in our shoes. Imagine. I mean, you guys don't even have the full story yet. And I'm sorry that I haven't done a better job at posting it. I never wanted to do any of this. I never wanted to have to create a YouTube channel to post all this shit. Originally, I was never going to put my face on it. I never wanted to. Well, it's all going to be public eventually anyway, because there's going to be federal civil lawsuits filed. So, figure what the hell. I'm sure it's all going to be public eventually anyway. And even though this video is 30 minutes, I'll do some slight editing. But I'm just going to post it. People want to watch it, they can watch it. These will mainly, I guess more or less be for record, because if I had something to hide, I wouldn't post it. We have nothing to hide. I won't ever give away any legal strategies as they come up, but posting the facts, I mean, hell, you can't hide from the facts. I'll post facts all day long. I'll post the videos. I would like to get in some more auditing, I guess, to highlight some more corruption at this point until we are at the point where we have decided on which attorneys to hire. We have at least one attorney that I can call to back me up in case anything happens. I don't want to do that yet, which I'm pretty sure I could just stay here in Phelps County right now. But anyway, there is a complaint of corruption filed. As soon as I hear an update, I will get one posted right away. And as I said, I will try to do a better job at keeping people informed of what's going on. For those that believe in our Constitution, believe in the rights of the people, I, along with the other people in this area, in this community, I will do my best to help fight for our rights, to help expose the corruption. That's the only purpose of this whole channel, is to expose the corruption. I will never cross a line. I will never intentionally break a law. I can't prevent them. I can't prevent the government from doing so. And that's something that I had to have a talk with my wife about, is because she was worried about some of this, because she was worried about them crossing the line. She wasn't worried about me at all. We had this discussion. She's like, I know you won't, but we already know they will. But I can't back down from the fight because I'm afraid of an arrest. I'm not afraid of an arrest. And that's also why, like I said in the beginning of my video, why I went back and retitled my last video. Because we're afraid of attack, not an arrest. Not from being held accountable. We're afraid of an attack because because we want to hold other people accountable. We're afraid that they will attack us for trying to hold them accountable. So, all right, well, over 30 minutes. Hopefully be at 30, well, maybe a little under by the time I finish a little bit editing. There'll be a little less since I decided not to do anything about that damn fan noise. Hopefully it won't be too damn bad. We'll see. If it is, I apologize, and I won't record another video with it going again. I'll have to figure something else out and not use my laptop for notes. But yeah, I'll end the video here, and I haven't logged into this account on my phone, but I will try. That way, if people post comments, I can try to respond, at least to the ones that believe in our rights. I'll try to respond to those comments. The ignorant ones, like I said, I don't really care. They can post what they want. I won't delete the comments. I'm going to leave them. That way, as this progresses, people can look back and see the ignorance. They can see how wrong people were. So, anyway, everybody that has had their rights violated, hold in there. Or hang in there. Whatever, something. It's just so exhausting at this point. But we really appreciate anybody that truly believes in holding anybody accountable, including our government servants, when they do wrong. We really appreciate you sticking with us, helping to support us. So I'll try to. Okay. I had to take care of something real quick. So I don't remember exactly where I was. I think I was ending it anyway. So yeah, I was. So sorry if this went extended, but I felt that since there was an extended period between videos, that maybe just me getting on here and talking through some things would help explain why there's been some silence. Like I said, we spend a lot of time as a family. I didn't expect to see as many views when I came back, because I was getting a few, but that one video especially, I think it's got somewhere over 2,000 views now. Subscriber count isn't like real high. That's fine. I'm not really worried about the subscriber count. I just want the story to be out there. This way, if it helps one other family not go through what we went through, it'll be worth it. So that's our concern, is helping at least one other family, if not many, many more. As many as we can help. Highlight corruption. Help parents understand their rights, because if we would have known what we know now, we would have been able to ourselves put a stop even without attorneys before any of this happened. But because they come in expecting that most parents don't know exactly what their legal, even if we pretty sure they do a really good job about confusing people intentionally, it's mind blowing what they will go through to I guess interject themselves, interject their will. It's troubling. But anyway, yeah, let's finally end this. I keep extending it because I want to make sure I don't forget anything, but I can always post another video. Yeah, as soon as I hear from the Attorney General, I'll post it. I doubt I hear anything from Phelps County, and I'm sure because I even let them know that the complaint was filed. I even sent them a copy of it because we have nothing to hide. Yeah, how cowardly was that of me? I sent them a copy of the complaint I filed. Said, hey, expect this, assholes. Here it comes. So, yeah, I guess that'll do it. Stay tuned.